Hey guys, this is Kay for the Collective Soul Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to do a minute reading that is timeless, even though today's date is February 29th, 2024, Thursday, last day of the leap year, February. So I've gone ahead and shuffled and did my prayer as I usually do. This is all about messages that are meant to heal the person, the collective, whoever it is that's landing upon this video and listening to it. This is your message for healing resonancies. It's activated, this deck is, and it's the Egyptian Lenormand, developed by Nefer Kepri. Yeah, Nefer Kepri. So we're going to go ahead and start clarifying these cards. It all looks really, really good. Really good, and it actually is quite resonating with the Virgo reading, which is really weird. The Virgo reading I just did for the zodiac sign. So I'm going to start looking at this now. So we have these 7 cards here, starting off with the dog, the pharaoh, the birds, mice, fish, sickle, and child. Mice is the significator card here. Dog in this reading talks about, when it's beside a person card, it talks about how this person is either going to be, is a loyal, supportive type of friend or companion that you can trust and is faithful to you. But it also can talk about how the dog is being a companion, a protector, a guide, and someone who supports the pharaoh. Okay, the person, the man. So whether you're a man watching this reading or a feminine, and usually because of my readings, most are feminine. So I'm going to say for a feminine, and this could be, you can think of yourself as a cross watcher, or just if you're wanting to know something about a particular male, masculine, okay? What he's going through right now. So he is being guided. He's having discussions with his significant other, whoever that is, wife or long-term partner, about the, losing, he's worried and having anxiety about if they separate, which is what this card means. If they separate and go through divorce and stuff like that, they're trying to have a discussion either with you or with their significant other about if the topic of separating from, separating and then divorce, if it's a marriage, but separating from their long-term partner, how it is going to, he's afraid of, very, very afraid that he's going to lose out, in the sense that he will need to do his best, his utmost best, to pull himself up by the bootstraps. So he's not, this card is saying for him not to allow his circumstances to keep him down. It's encouraging him to improve his outlook and think more positively, because otherwise he's thinking how, with the pointing at the child card here, that could be a new beginning as well, but it could also mean his child or children, that this is somehow going to harm his child, for him not to be with their mother anymore, for him to break up the family union because he wants to leave the marriage, that it's going to have an effect on the child. He's worried about that, and also he's worried that she might just cut him out of her life if he were to leave the family unit and go elsewhere. Okay, so it might have he's worried it's going to have a huge impact on his life. Sorry guys, that was the last reading I just did. But he has worried about that. It's not so much about this, it's not so much about resources, it's about him having a more positive outlook on the situation, not to be so worried about all of this here, that the two of them can come up with a fair discussion, discuss a fair solution. And if it's not about discussing something that's fair between him and his wife or long-term partner, it's him telling you if you have an interest in this person, a love interest or a friend or whatever. But what the divine is saying in these cards is that he is protected. So in other words, as long as he develops a more positive outlook on how all this can work out in, basically everybody's favor in one way or another, when you think about the kids, right? That they are divinely protected and guided and supported to move forward in whatever way they feel is the right thing for them to do. Intuitively, right? Whatever they just don't stay in a relationship. They'll support that too, but they want you to support. They want him to make decisions that are for his highest good, and ultimately the highest good of all. But whatever, it's for his highest good. That's what they're going to try and support, encourage him to do, so that when he communicates with you or with his spouse about ending this relationship, that he'll have more of a positive mindset about it, and that this does not have to happen, either whether it's a new beginning to be with you or someone else, probably with you, or that a child is going to be harmed in some way as a result of children as a result of the breakup. Okay, so this is being the first card at the front of the deck. It means this is this person. Okay, this is this person. They are loyal. They're a loyal companion. They're faithful. They're trustworthy. They are very focused on their owner as a dog, right? But this Pharaoh has all sorts of spiritual support around him that he can draw on and ask to help him uplift his thoughts and to release his anxieties and worries and concerns about moving forward, and this possibly taking place, whereas his children might want to cut him out of their life, or he is worried that what kind of an effect it's going to have on his children. Okay, guys, so that's what I know from the Egyptian Lenormand today. I hope that was healing and helpful in some way, at least information wise, right, of what your person is going through. So take care of yourself. Bye for now.